Hello fellow Kingdom Hearts fans, it's HMK once again, and here's a big update. Not too long ago I put out a vid on my thoughts of what we need to see in Kingdom Hearts 3. The video was a hit and it started a great discussion between the avid fans. Off the bat, I like to say thank you, but it seems some of you disagreed on what I said or just didn't really understand what I meant. Which is fine, everyone is open to their own opinion, but I feel I owe it to you guys that I should elaborate on some of the subjects I talk about and bring in some new concepts brewing in my head that I wasn't able to squeeze into the original video. So, also, I like to address some topics you guys left in the comments directly. So without further ado, I bring you guys what we need to see in Kingdom Hearts 3 Part 2. Now before I go on, since I am making assumptions and discussing topics in Kingdom Hearts 3, this is all opinionated and no way should be taken as fact. Also, this will have spoilers of every existing Kingdom Hearts game, so if you don't want that, close the video now. Now, last time I structured the video in separate points. I like to structure that as well, but much more freestyle, so bear with me, okay? So, the first thing I like to talk about is the characters. We all know that Sora, Riku, Kairi, all the characters are still there, but how we're gonna handle them in Kingdom Hearts 3? Well, a lot of people said that we should all control Sora, Riku, Kairi, Roxas, Xion, Lee, Ventus, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. So what I was thinking is that Donald, Goofy, it's time to scoot your ass over. There should be 3 storylines and a secret 4th storyline. What I mean by this, they should take a page out of Birth by Sleep and split the storylines 3 ways. But instead of just 3 characters, it's a team of 3 characters each. Now, since this is the Keyblade War, Kingdom Hearts 3, that's why the first team should be Sora, Riku, and Kairi. They all know how to use Keyblades. Second team, Roxas, Xion, and Lee. Since Lee at the end of Dream Drop Distance gained a Keyblade, that will be perfect. Also, it is said that Ansem the Wise said that Sora has the ability to bring back those who are lost, and I'll touch about that a little bit later. That's why I want Roxas and Xion to come back, and that's why they're going to be the second team. The third team is going to be Ventus, Aqua, and Terra, obviously. And once those storylines are completed, the final team should be Sora, Roxas, and Ventus, the original 3. Now, a lot of people's like, oh, that would be too complicated. I don't think so. Aside from Kairi and Lee, technically we played with Axel in 350 over 2 days. But every other character we've played with before. Sora, Riku, Roxas, Xion, Lee, technically Axel, Ventus, Aqua, and Terra. We all played with them before. And a lot of people may not like to see Donald or Goofy go, but I'm pretty sure this will work out well. Also, just because they're a team and Sora usually takes the lead doesn't mean we can't switch between the characters. We got that kind of dimension from Dream Drop Distance, so they should elaborate on that and, you know, make it better for the third game. You know, switch between Sora, Riku, and Kairi. But a lot of people would think, isn't that a bit complicated? How are they going to gain their Keyblades? You know, I'm thinking this is going to be a long game, and I will touch upon that a bit later, but they could totally rip a page out of Tales of Symphonia or any other Tales games when it comes to weapon acquisition. Now, another story element that I didn't touch upon in the last video is Sora dealing with an inferior dimension. Now, this story popped in my head because we all know, well, if you don't know, we all know that the only reason why Sora is able to wield the Keyblade is because of Ventus's heart within him. If it wasn't for that, he wouldn't be able to wield the Keyblade because he wasn't chosen. Riku was chosen, Kairi was technically chosen because they came into contact with Aqua and Terra respectively, but Sora, the only reason connecting him to Ventus was Ventus's damaged heart. So that can, you know, deal with some sort of inferiority complex because he might end up losing the Keyblade for a while, not for the whole game, but for a while when they need to wake up Ventus. So that's a good way to deal with the story, you know, because if you look on the box art and in the whole story of Dream Drop Distance in general, look at the box art. It shows Riku rising up, becoming a Keyblade master, and Sora falling down asleep, falling from grace. So I mean, that could be a possible story element in Kingdom Hearts 3. Now, a lot of people didn't like the fact that I brought up that Sora should die in Kingdom Hearts 3. Now, before you say anything, I'm not here to retract that, okay? I stand by my statement saying that Sora should die. But we all know in video games, manga, anime, everything, you know, people tend not to stay dead. in popular aspects, and with Sora's popularity through the roof, I don't think he's gonna stay dead. But I do want him to die at one point in the game. Maybe to be brought back in another game or later on in the game through a secret ending or whatnot. Maybe. But I still want him to die. I mean, he's died before, technically, losing his heart. Now, a lot of people were divided on what I said about Walt Disney being inside Kingdom Hearts. A lot of people was like, oh yeah, way to break the fourth wall. Please, okay, they have Disney Castle and Disney Town, so if they broke the fourth wall with Walt Disney, they already broke it with this shit, okay? So, what I mean by Walt Disney being inside of Kingdom Hearts, him being an omnipotent presence. Now, when Sora or Master Xehanort sees Walt Disney, they're not going to know it's Walt Disney. Of course, we're going to know it's Walt Disney because it's Walt Disney. So, they see him, he has a message of a great importance, or reassures Sora the hero, or tells Master Xehanort that he's never gonna win or something, calm, collected, happy, and maybe like he's silhouetted. We know it's Disney, the way he talks is Disney, but maybe, it alludes to Walt Disney, something like that. Of course, he's not gonna come out and say, "Hi, Sora, I'm Walt Disney." No, he's just gonna talk to Sora in a soothing voice or something like that. Sora's gonna ask who he is, and just Walt Disney's gonna be like, "I'm a friend," or something like that. Sora's not gonna know he's Walt Disney. We're gonna know, and we're gonna be like, "Oh." Yeah. Now, a lot of people seem to think that I thought that Kingdom Hearts 3 was going to be the last Kingdom Hearts game. It is not. Let me clarify that right away, and a lot of people did clear that for you on the comments section, okay? Kingdom Hearts 3 is the last game in the Xehanort saga. That doesn't mean it's the end of the Kingdom Hearts game, After Xehanort is dealt with, a new saga will come out. I have no idea how they're going to do it, and I'm ready for that, but they need to finish the Xehanort saga with Kingdom Hearts 3, which they're going to do. And the reason why it's delayed, I saw this really trollish comment on the YouTube video, and a lot of people's like, the reason why it's delayed is because they can't find Kairi's voice actress. No, and besides, she was voiced by Haden Paneer, the same person who voiced Xion, and that's not the reason at all for the delay. The reason is because Tetsuya Nomura is working on Final Fantasy 13 Versus, and he says he's not going to even start on Kingdom Hearts 3 until that is completed, which is a stupid decision in my opinion. He needs to just, I don't know, that game's been delayed constantly, and he just needs to work on Kingdom Hearts 3. And we're not even going to get Kingdom Hearts 3 anytime soon, because right now they're working on Kingdom Hearts Key, and that's a debate for another video. Alright, so that's why it's delayed, and remember, Kingdom Hearts 3 is not the last Kingdom Hearts game. Now, another thing I like to touch upon, that I didn't touch upon in the last video, are graphics. Now, since it's been so long since Kingdom Hearts 2, the terms of graphics may come into question. Though all the prior games use the same graphical style, some fans might be put off by what I'm about to say. But we need new graphics. We need to wrap up the graphics for the next game. And the technology is available. So the game graphics could look like those awesome CGI movies that we see at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and the secret endings. But a lot of people's like, no, we like the old Kingdom Hearts. But we need to keep up with the times, guys. So they can have that CGI great looking graphics. I mean, the technology is there. Crytek is there, Unreal is there, but I doubt they're going to use engines like that. But if they're going to use a graphical style like that, they need to be a wee bit more exaggerated, because it's going to end up looking like another Final Fantasy game or Final Fantasy 13. And I don't want that. Kingdom Hearts, yeah, Final Fantasy, stay over there. They need to be separate. And I know that, Cloud, all the other Final Fantasy characters are in Kingdom Hearts, and they have the Kingdom Hearts style. I want them to continue having a Kingdom Hearts feel to them. And a lot of people believe that, oh, we should get the Kingdom Hearts 3 back on the PlayStation 2 or something on the Wii or the PlayStation 3. What I don't think is going to happen, because this generation of consoles is already at the end of its rope. So it's very, very likely that Kingdom Hearts 3 will be on the next gen, namely Wii U or PlayStation 4, both of which have more than enough horsepower to make this happen. A lot of people's like, why not on the Xbox? Well, because the Xbox is an American-made console. I have no idea what Squaresoft has against American-made consoles when it comes to the Kingdom Hearts series, because we've seen them on every other console but Xbox, but that's them. Now, another thing I want to talk about that I didn't touch upon in the last video is game length. Now, as I said before, Kingdom Hearts is notorious for leaving a bunch of unanswered questions. and we need all these answers in the next game. Things like bringing back the original three, Aqua, Terra, and Ventus, elaborating on why Maleficent wants the data for all the worlds, which she did say in Dream Drop Distance, which was leaving me like, what? What does she need that for? That's a mystery. And also, what are the mysterious answers that Ansem the Wife left behind in Sora? We need to know all these answers. So that means that Kingdom Hearts 3 has to be the biggest, most ambitious Kingdom Hearts game ever. In my opinion, the game needs to be longer than both Kingdom Hearts and Kingdom Hearts 2 playtime wise combined in order to fill all these holes. Hey, it's an RPG, so that's no big deal. But in order to elongate the game, it is possible that the first arc of the story has to deal with recovering the missing Keyblade wielders, which I thought should have been done in Dream Drop Distance, and recreate Roxas, Xion. You know, Ansem did say at the end of Dream Drop Distance that Sora can bring back those we thought were lost forever, maybe even seeing Master Aeroquest come back. You know, it's all there, and that should be the first arc of the game. The second arc maybe has to, you know, put the princess into hiding or battling the new Organization 13, and the last arc find the Keyblade War, and then, you know, Kingdom Hearts and X-Blade, or the Keyblade, should reappear. That's what I'm saying. Now, to address some comments that you guys left behind in the video. A lot of people's like, since Disney did acquire LucasArts, Star Wars, all that jazz, and they acquired Marvel, they should be in Kingdom Hearts 3. I say no! And when I say no, I mean fuck no. Okay, this started as Disney and Final Fantasy and should stay that way. I know we had the World Ends With You characters in Dream Drop Distance, but I believe that's a little one-off thing, and we didn't even get to see them fight. We didn't even get to see them have partners or whatever. They were just there. They were literally just there. And a lot of people's like, the World Ends With You characters should be the next Kingdom Hearts game. Well, I think that's unlikely, and if it was likely, I would say no. The reason why is because they were in a dream world, remember? They're probably long gone by the time of Kingdom Hearts 3. So when it comes to Star Wars characters or Marvel characters or worlds, that's a big no. I don't want any Star Wars or Marvel crap in Kingdom Hearts 3. Just don't muddy that shit up, alright? And it seems that a lot of people on the comments seem to be like, oh, your ideas are bad, and blah, 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 blah. Well, I have to say, listen, okay? Quit getting your knots in a nut in a knot, whatever. These are my ideas, and it seems that most of you guys appreciate my ideas, and I appreciate you guys for appreciating my ideas. Thank you very much. It's people like you that make me create more videos, you know. So, a lot of people want me to talk more about Kingdom Hearts 3, and that's what I wanted to touch upon this time in this video. I have a bunch more ideas, but you know, I don't want to like put a 30-minute long video boring you guys with my ramblings or whatnot. But thank you so much for making what we need to see in Kingdom Hearts 3 such a hit. That's the reason why I made part 2. And if this becomes a hit, I'll make part 3 to give you guys more ideas on what I need to see in Kingdom Hearts 3. So, if you like this video or any other video that HMK puts out, don't forget to subscribe to HMK9 Captain for all the Legend of Zelda, Kingdom Hearts video game, anime stuff in general. So, until next time, I'll check you guys later.